This bike right here is the Trek Full Stache. In this video you're watching, well, it's about the Trek Full Stache. I was recently out in Mackenzie Bridge, Oregon for the Lone Wolf Wolves in the Wild event. While I was there, I went for a little stroll around, and noticed the Full Stache in the Trek booth, and I was like, damn, that's a sick looking bike. So got it all sorted out and took it out for a demo. This being the first 29er plus bike I've ever ridden, I didn't know what to expect, and I sure was surprised. This bike just totally shreds it up, It's sick. I think this is for multiple reasons, but firstly, I think it has to do with the build truck setup. Let's take a look at it. Trek has outfitted this bad boy with some top-of-the-notch components. Firstly, they decided to throw on the Pike RC. This is the adequate fork for this bike. With 130 mil of travel, it gets the job done. If you head to the back of the bike, you'll find a Fox Float E-Bowl shock with Trek's reactive dampening. This rear shock seems a little limiting compared to what I'm used to riding, but it still nonetheless got the job done. In terms of pedaling, Trek decided to throw on the GX Eagle. Definitely didn't skimp on this, and it definitely shows. The one thing I would say about this bike though, the brakes, not that good. The bike fails to stop at high speeds. It's kind of scary. Everything else on the bike's pretty mediocre for a bike these days at this price point, and considering the price point, you could definitely upgrade the brakes in the future. Alright, now that I've talked about all the components, let's talk a little bit about the ride. The bike, it shreds. It goes so fast and feels so stable. It's unlike anything I've ever ridden before. In the corners, those big fat tires, you get unlimited traction, and the bike's just ready for rowdy terrain. So, with all this said, would I recommend it? Well, personally I wouldn't get this bike because I like to get in the air a little bit more. The bike isn't necessarily the most confidence-inspiring bike, but you definitely could jump it if you want to. If I didn't live where there's a decent amount of jumps, I would probably consider it more. It's so fast on like flow, steep trails. Those big fatty tires just give you so much traction. It's so sick. And these big fat tires, you still can pedal uphill with ease. This bike is an amazing climber. Feels like an XC bike on the uphills. It's the all-around sick bike. It's like you're on such a stable feeling bike, and the suspension and tires, it all just comes together to be a sick bike. I'd definitely give this bike 5 out of 5 stars, or maybe like 4.9 because the brakes kind of suck, but besides that, definitely cop it if you're more of a mellow, want to go fast type of guy or girl. Thanks for watching. This is my first narrated video, and leave a comment below and tell me what you think, and leave some suggestions. I don't know, leave anything. Peace.